Welcome back. Joining me now to discuss a dinner fit for a queen are RuPaul's Drag Race All-Star, Mrs. Kasha Davis, and drag legend, Aggie June. Hi, ladies. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having us.
Can't believe I've got some legends on the show.
Well, you dressed for it.
I did. I knew the queens were coming in, so I had to step it up.
And this is a little Mackenzie Child with a little extra fur. I'm loving it.
Okay, she was snipping what I was stepping in. Okay, tell us about the upcoming Drag Me to Dinner event and what people can expect.
Oh my gosh, Drag Me to Dinner. A fabulous event at Salvatore's. I mean, have you driven past? I think there's drag queens standing out front non-stop. They're out there. Fantastic.
Just trying to get in.
Yes.
That place is decorated like a drag queen. Just
It is.
overdone and extra.
We love it. We love it. So what can people, well, the food is going to be good at
The food is
Salvatore's.
Ooh, and one of our artists, Ambrosia Salad, they're honoring with an Ambrosia Salad cake after the dinner.
I mean, can you
Dinner,
believe?
drinks, and dessert.
Oh!
All the things.
You know there's cocktails.
A three-course meal, a cocktail to enjoy the show. And let's get into the show. What are people going to see?
Oh my gosh.
They are going to have a great time. It's going to be myself, Aggie June, Mrs. Kasha Davis from RuPaul's Drag Race, Darian Lake from RuPaul's Drag Race, and Ambrosia Salad, the tallest drag queen in captivity.
They let her out every once in a while, huh?
You can expect to have a great time. You can expect to see a group of people gathering from the community together, celebrating what? Themselves, having a good time, enjoying the moment. We have, what I love to see, and when I look across the room, people of all ages, walks of life, race, gender, just coming together. Coming together, just really having a hoot and a holler.
A hoot and holler, dancing with the hands in the air. I love it. I love it. All right, let's talk about your experiences in the drag world and performing at shows like these.
Well, I started off like 40 years ago doing this, and I've just been out there. That's why you called me a legend, because there's no other words for that.
Right.
But I've been out there performing for years in clubs and that.
How
and
can
now
that be when you're just 25?
I know. It's the miracle of television.
Yeah.
But I've been performing for years, and then we started performing together and doing a little show called The Big Wigs.
Yes.
Well, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, you
big wigs,
got some
big
height.
personalities, and we do celebrity impersonations together. And that's a show that's going to be coming to Buffalo soon. So watch for that. But for this particular thing, I think Aggie has been, yes, a legend, a leader. You know, the drag community, it's just that, a community. And oftentimes people in the LGBTQ plus community are looking for family. And you find that sometimes out with the clubs and social opportunities like this. And Aggie's really she's been an auntie, is what she's been.
Yeah.
Just an auntie for every.
I was just at Pride in Tampa with my best friends, and I was having the time of my life.
Right.
I bet you were dressed to the nines.
You know what? They loved me. I was
They
wearing these
did.
pearl shorts, and we were having a
my
good
gosh.
time, and I was with the drag queens and doing splits all over the town. It was awesome. Okay, but how have you, especially a legend like you, how have you seen drag evolve over time? Because I've seen a lot of drag shows in my life. I'm from New York City, went to school in Miami. So I've seen, you know, what you guys are doing now is crazy.
It's crazy. It's everywhere. I think what it's done, it used to be something that was more back room, dark bar, hidden away, not out in the full sunlight. It should never be in full sunlight.
Well, no.
But it's now evolved to this point where we are doing a show in some place like Salvatore on Transit Road, or you're having a TV show like RuPaul's Drag Race, where it's celebrated and families can come together and watch this together in their homes and start a conversation and then start to accept each other for their uniqueness and individuality.
Right.
I have to ask,
Yes.
how is RuPaul?
Oh my gosh, RuPaul is darling. I mean, if you get the chance to talk to RuPaul, it's a competition.
Yeah.
And obviously, as the celebrity host, RuPaul is not meant to really correspond too much, but I had the delight of working on another show with RuPaul where I was a backup drag queen, and we sat and talked, and Ru showed me the different ways that editing happens, and just a really kind, gentle soul, a beautiful person, in or out of drag, and really wants, as Aggie mentioned, Drag Race to really start conversations. Because the magic of it is that by showing all this fabulosity and maybe just a little bit different, through the stories that you hear on a show like that, you find out how similar we really are.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. Okay, how can people get tickets and come out and see you?
Well, you just go to Salvatore, www.salvatoreevents. No, experiences.
Experiences.
SalvatoreExperiences.com.
Yes.
And it's an experience, honey.
Experience. It is April
For 13th.
April 13th. I know. It's terrific. See, we're women of a certain age, and sometimes the information just flies through. But it's
Scrambled.
April 13th, and it is just going to be a hoot and holler. It's going to be a jam-packed house. It's going to be cocktails. You could get chicken or salmon, and
I mean,
a little two-step and just a fabulous.
hands in the air, fabulous, and bring the hairspray, okay? Drag Me to Dinner is happening on April 13th at Salvatore's. Get your tickets today by visiting Salvatore'sExperience.com. Thank you, ladies, for coming in.
Woo, thank you.